Thankfully, each state in the U.S. is home to at least one fabulous pizza joint. In the following alphabetical list, we will point you toward the best pizza place in each state, from Alabama to Wyoming. They will leave your pizza-craving taste buds in a state of bliss. Davenport's PizzaPapalis in Mountain Brook, just outside Birmingham, has been said to not only have the best pizza in Alabama, but the world's best pizza. This family-owned restaurant, named after Major League Baseball player Jim Davenport, has a history that dates back to the mid-1960s. It gets praised for having a wide array of fresh toppings, including classics like pepperoni and anchovies. It's hard to find a pizza place in America with better reviews than Moose's Tooth. If you're tired of pizzerias with the same old toppings you've tried dozens of times before, this Anchorage restaurant is a place you should visit. The spicy Thai chicken pizza is beloved and features roasted chicken, peanut sauce, bean sprouts, onions, carrots, tomatoes, and both provolone and mozzarella cheeses. Phoenix's Federal Pizza is a drive-through pizza place with options like the Casanova, which includes prosciutto, ricotta, and dates, or the Manifesto with sausage, mushrooms, fennel, and goat cheese. You're sure to find something that catches your eye and pleases your senses. You'll also be given a recommendation for a beer or wine that perfectly complements your pizza. U.S. Pizza Company has won a laundry list of awards for its pizza, and they're well-deserved. The Supreme Pizza is a beautiful take on a classic with pepperoni, beef, sausage, green peppers, onions, and mushrooms. With more than a dozen locations across Arkansas, you're never too far from a U.S. Pizza Company when you're in the state. Pitfire Pizza is regarded by many as the best pizza in Los Angeles and gets credit for being a trendsetter for wood-fired, fast-casual pizzerias. Favorites here include the Honey Bear with ricotta, sausage, and honey, the Burrata with pesto, hazelnuts, arugula, and caramelized onions, and the Vegan Margarita with tomato, basil, and a special vegan mozzarella.
We try to do something sort of in between a Neapolitan pizza and a more traditional, like a New York-style pizza.
SliceWorks has 3 locations in Denver, and it also serves pasta, salad, wraps, and specialty breads. But it's the pizza expertise that was honed in Long Island that keeps clients coming back again and again. If you love New York-style pizza, there aren't many better choices that you can find in America's Rocky Mountain region. Zuppardi's Apizza has a decades-long history in Connecticut, and even if you can't make the trip to this West Haven establishment, you can actually order their pizza online and have it delivered anywhere in the United States. You truly have no excuse to miss out on this tasty and memorable pizza that has drawn long lines of customers. If you want a flavorful wood-fired pizza at a fair price, hop over to Newark, Delaware's Wood-Fired Pizza. Everything here is worth trying at least once. The Fighting Blue Hen comes with grilled chicken, buffalo sauce, mozzarella, and gorgonzola, while the Mamma Mia includes handmade meatballs with pork sausage and ground beef. Each slice at Miami's Andiamo brick oven pizza is so flavorful that you will be counting down the hours until you can swing back by here again. Though everything on the menu is spoken highly of, it's the ratatouille pizza with portobello mushrooms, zucchini, eggplant, peppers, and onions that gets the most acclaim. Antico Pizza Napoletana is all about pizza greatness. It serves authentic Italian pizza, and visitors to its 3 Georgia locations couldn't be more impressed. Favorites from the menu include the Capricciosa pizza with prosciutto cotto, mushroom, artichoke, and mozzarella made from the milk of Italian buffalo. The Margarita pizza, topped with tomatoes, garlic, and basil, also garners heaps of praise. In the small town of Waimea on the Big Island of Hawaii lies the state's best pizza slice. James Angelo's Underground Pizza bills itself as an East Coast pizzeria, and it doesn't disappoint. If you can dream it, there's a good chance this place has the exact topping that you want, from goat cheese to cherry peppers, or local favorites like Kahlua pig and artichoke hearts. Guido's original NY-style pizzeria may stun you because you'll have found an authentic New York-style pizza place in Boise, Idaho. The slices are huge, yummy, and will set you back less than $3. In addition to pizza, Guido's original NY-style pizzeria also has stromboli, Italian sausage rolls, a variety of salads, and garlic bread that is freshly baked every day. Chicago Pizza and Oven Grinder Company came alive in 1972 and has been a local institution where visitors can chow down on the best pizza in Illinois. The signature dish here is something they call a pizza pot pie, an individual serving of goodness that everyone should try at least once in their life. Patrons give this place sterling grades, and odds are you will too.
This is kind of the opposite of a normal pizza.
When Jockamo Upper Crust Pizza first opened its doors in 2007, it was the monkey mascot that got most of the attention. While the bespectacled primate still draws curiosity, it's the pizza that now takes center stage. Weirder is better at this pizza joint's 3 locations in Indiana, so go with something like the Slaughterhouse 5, a pie with pepperoni, Italian beef, crispy bacon, ham, and sausage. If the impeccable reviews for Zipp's Pizzeria don't convince you, gazing at its delicious-looking pies should do the trick. Located in the tiny town of Adair, Iowa, options are plentiful at this acclaimed pizza spot. The taco pizza with salsa, cheddar cheese, and tortilla chips is easily the most popular item on the menu. AJ's NY Pizzeria, with locations in Topeka and Manhattan, Kansas, not New York, is routinely recognized as having the best pizza in the state. The restaurant only uses ingredients that are used in New York's top pizza restaurants. Try the Big Apple, which features pepperoni, sausage, Canadian bacon, meatballs, ground beef, ham, bacon, and a host of vegetables. Miguel's Pizza in Slade has become a legendary outpost in the Red River Gorge for those who recreate in the area. If you're ever anywhere close to this historic pizza place with a past that goes back more than 35 years, it's a must that you stop by for a bite. The reviews are close to perfect, and in addition to delicious pizza pies, Miguel's Pizza also has a popular pizza sandwich.
When you come to Miguel's, I would expect to come here with an open mind. Come here and try to curate something that you're going to really enjoy.
Dino's Pizza has been in Lafayette for nearly 50 years, and it has successfully merged Cajun flavor and pizza artistry. If you can't get enough of extremely spicy food, the Cajun Executioner Pizza will quickly set your mouth on fire with Cajun goodness, with flavorful pepperoni, hot shrimp, spicy sausage, and a ton of jalapeno slices. If you can't handle all that spice, consider the Marie Laveau Pizza with crab, onions, and a whole lot of mushrooms. Pizza by Alex is known for its customizable 10-inch pizzas with crispy, buttery crusts. The Biddeford, Maine establishment has been in business for more than 60 years and is still run by the same family. Take one glance at the menu and you'll notice just how dedicated this pizza place is to its craft. It only sells one item, pizza. That's commitment. Matthew's Pizza brags about being Baltimore's first pizzeria, and the staff's vast experience is ample reason to boast. The list of awards that they've won over the years is quite lengthy, and the restaurant seems to be getting more popular as the decades go by. Of all of its pies, the 3-cheese pie is prized most. It features hand-grated mozzarella, imported Reggianito, and extremely tasty ricotta. You also can't go wrong with the crab pizza. Regina Pizzeria was recently selected as the best pizza place in the United States, if you doubted its cred. This has been the place to go for pizza in the North End of Boston since 1926, when Luigi D'Aria opened the first pizzeria in the city. All its pizza pies are cooked in a brick oven with family recipes that date back decades. No matter what you decide to top your pizza with, you'll be impressed by the quality of the toppings. With a handful of locations across Michigan, PizzaPapalis is the place to go. It gets especially high grades for its scrumptious pizzas like the Papalis Gourmet, with chicken breast, garlic, spinach, black olives, and feta cheese. The restaurant sources its ingredients from around the world, so your taste buds are sure to be thrilled, and you'll join its bevy of satisfied customers. Mama's Pizza has crafted picture-perfect pizzas in the city of St. Paul for almost 60 years, and the restaurant is often frequented by athletes, politicians, and other celebrities. If you like big, gooey slices of pizza that seem to melt in your mouth, this should be your spot. Go with the Flavor Explosion Pizza with its pepperoni, sausage, bacon, banana peppers, and pineapple. Even if you usually shun pizza with pineapple on it, you'll enjoy this one. The memorable pizza at this Biloxi restaurant is supercharged by a yummy crust that has the perfect texture after its trip into a brick oven. For meat eaters, the carnivore is a real treat. This monster is loaded with pepperoni, ham, ground beef, bacon, and 2 kinds of sausage. In addition to the delicious food, Pop's Pizzeria earns high marks for its service and competitive pricing. With more than 2 decades in the business, Waldo Pizza gets kudos for its delicious pies and laid-back atmosphere. If you need help deciding what to get, go with a specialty pizza. The cheeseburger pizza with dill pickle chips, hamburger, cheddar cheese, and yellow mustard sounds questionable, but it's actually a favorite with the locals in Kansas City and Lee Summit. Missoula mainstay Biga Pizza's pies look like works of art, but even more important than their outer beauty is the fact that they taste really, really good. The caramelized goat might have an unappetizing moniker, but it's amazing. It gets its name due to the presence of goat cheese and caramelized onions, plus it features thyme, garlic oil, and a generous amount of mozzarella. Isles Pub and Pizza, referred by Lincoln locals as the Isles, has a story that dates back decades. One favorite is the Chicken Bacon Ranch Pizza, which boasts grilled chicken, ranch dressing, bacon, mushrooms, green peppers, onions, tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and Parmesan cheese. The Leaning Tower of Pizza with pepperoni, hamburger, pepperoncini, and onions is also a big hit. Don't let the name fool you. All the employees are completely clothed at this pizza joint. It's named for a neighborhood.
For those who aren't aware, that part of town right there behind the Stratosphere, it used to be called Naked City.
The popularity of this Las Vegas pizza place exploded after Guy Fieri was blown away by his slice of meatball-topped guinea pie on an episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. The pizza here tastes like it's straight from Buffalo, New York, which makes sense because that's where the founding brothers are from. It'd be a difficult task to find any pizza restaurant in the country with reviews that are as glowing as Tilton House of Pizza. The city of Tilton is about 30 minutes north of Concord, and Tilton House is primarily known for having the best pizza in the state, but it also has other options like gyros, spaghetti, seafood, and a collection of yummy sides. Is it true that the best New York pizza is actually in New Jersey? Try the pies at Razza Pizza Artigianale, and you too may rethink everything you thought you knew. This restaurant aspires to create the best possible pizza, and many customers believe they're doing just that. While the menu tends to change depending on the season, the pepperoni pizza is a tried-and-true classic. Located in Cedar Crest, just outside of Albuquerque, Trail Rider Pizza has been around for well over a decade and is universally beloved by its customers. Their most talked about pizzas are the ones that are uniquely New Mexican. The Tijeras pizza has yellow squash, spinach, pine nuts, mushrooms, onions, ricotta, and mozzarella on top of a base of olive oil. It's estimated that New Yorkers eat more than 500,000 pizzas per day. With so many pizza spots to pick from, it's difficult to narrow it down to just one. But DeFara Pizza gets the highest praise from experts and from hungry patrons. It has 2 Brooklyn locations, one in Williamsburg and the other in Midwood. The classic pie is simple, with sausage, mushrooms, pepper, and onion, but its flavor will take your breath away. Blue Mountain Pizza is in the town of Weaverville, North Carolina. If you're in Asheville, the 20-minute car ride is definitely worth your time for the superb pizza and excellent service. Don't hesitate to bring your kids along to this family-friendly eatery. And individuals of all ages will also be happy to learn that the restaurant also offers handmade ice cream. A&B Pizza is the brainchild of Alvin Heyer and Barb Barth and has stayed in the family for 3 generations. Once you try a slice of this pizza, you won't be surprised to learn that this place has been pleasing hungry people in North Dakota's Bismarck area since 1969. 2 favorites include the Northern, which has pepperoni, Canadian bacon, sausage, chicken, and Alfredo sauce, and the Buffalo Chicken, which is pretty self-explanatory. If you want an outstanding lunch in a hurry, Cleveland's Pizza Whirl is tough to beat. This pizza place can whip up a meal in about 3 minutes, and if you're a fan of mushrooms on pizza, the Mushroom Madness is something you need to try immediately. This pie is made with a porcini mushroom cream sauce that you will adore. Reviewers agree that Empire Slice House in Oklahoma City has exquisite pizza and a friendly staff. A standout, the notorious PIG, is layered with a delicious pound of pork in the form of pepperoni, Canadian bacon, Italian sausage, and bits of bacon. Or you can try the Dougie Fresh, which has fresh basil, tomatoes that have been expertly roasted, and mozzarella.
We want to do like the awesome big slices of pepperoni and everything, but we also want to, blow people's minds.
This Portland, Oregon hotspot is loved by locals, and they can't stop talking about the Bacon Bianca pizza. In case the bacon alone doesn't convince you to try it, this pie is also topped with garlic, black pepper, olive oil, herbs, and multiple types of cheese. Unless you are one of the people who hate anchovies, the surf and turf pizza with anchovies and sausage is also highly recommended. At both of the Fiore's Pizzeria locations in Pittsburgh and McMurray, the pies are made fresh daily and tossed by hand. Where this restaurant really stands apart from the competition is the size of its pies and the flavor of its toppings. It also has a full Italian restaurant, so it also has a tasty assortment of calzones, hoagies, and pasta dishes. With locations in Providence and Cranston, Fellini Pizzeria will tantalize your tongue with its pizzas powered by its stupendous New York-style crust. Among the most popular are the Wickenden with mushrooms, garlic, and red peppers, the Satyricon with sausage, basil, and plum tomatoes, and the Garden Vegetable with tomatoes, scallions, onions, black pepper, and olive oil. Lexington's Pizza Covacci has a long list of specialty pizzas that you should work through over time. The Italia pizza features salami, pepperoni, ham, and sausage, and is quite popular. The Pepperoni Lovers Pizza has 3 kinds of pepperoni on it, and each one has a unique taste. The Bobby Q Pizza is a high-rated option with barbecue sauce, bacon, chicken, and onions. Is South Dakota really home to some of the best pizza outside of New York? You'll have to travel to the tiny town of Hermosa to find out at Lintz Brothers Pizza. Its ratings couldn't be much higher, with customers pointing to an abundance of cheese as a reason for the love affair. If you want something different, go with the Flaming German Samoan, which comes with sausage, Canadian bacon, pineapple, jalapenos, and sauerkraut. The place for the best pizza in Tennessee is easy to remember: Tennessee Pizza Company. Located in Seymour, Tennessee, and featuring a giant orange T on the building, this pizza place can stand toe-to-toe with the competition anywhere in the country. In addition to the super yummy pizza, it gets high marks for its service, speed, and the diversity of its menu. At this hip Austin eatery, you will not just be eating the best pizza in Texas, you will be eating some of the best pizza in the country. Home Slice Pizza calls itself an Austin landmark, and that's not exaggerating. Its New York-style pizza gets magnificent reviews. Specifically, the epic pepperoni and mushroom pizza gets a ton of attention, and it's worth every penny. Even if you're a New Yorker with high standards for pizza excellence, Rusted Sun Pizzeria can scratch your itch for a marvelous pie. This eatery's reviews are great for its offerings across the board, with extra excitement aimed at the Mediterranean pizza, which is loaded with salami, red pepper, red onion, artichoke heart, green olives, marinara sauce, feta cheese, and mozzarella. Picasso Pizzeria and Lounge has award-winning pizza that draws people to the quiet community of Stowe, Vermont. Eduardo Rovetto, Picasso's owner, has been at it for 2 decades, and his patrons are obviously overjoyed with his pies. Try the Heartstopper, which has a double serving of spicy sausage, a double serving of pepperoni, a double serving of cheese, and an ocean of red sauce. With locations in Arlington and Richmond, as well as Washington, D.C., Pupatella is a capital destination for a top-notch pizza. How is the pizza there so yummy and authentic? Pupatella was actually founded by a Naples, Italy native, and it serves only Neapolitan pizza, prepared the same way it was prepared before it was ever brought to America.
It was very different than American pizza. It was really light, easy to eat. I could eat a whole pizza by myself easily.
At Seattle's Proletariat Pizza, the staff has mastered the art of the thin crust pie. Add in a fun menu with unique choices, and you'll begin to understand why patrons adore this eatery so much. We aren't joking when we recommend the Real Hawaiian Pizza, which touts a mix of Spam and pineapple toppings. Your taste buds will thank you for your bravery. Vito's Pizza has blessed Clarksburg, West Virginia with glorious pizza pies for more than 3 decades. This restaurant is family-owned and operated and aims to offer food that is authentically Italian. Its strong reviews speak loudly as customers point to the crust and the sauce as definite highlights. You can order by the slice or opt for a thin Neapolitan round pizza or a thick Sicilian square pizza. The pizza at Del's Pizza Lab in Wisconsin Dells is made right before your eyes and uses only the freshest ingredients. You just need to tell them what you want on your pizza, and an expert will create an 11-inch thin crust pizza to your specifications in no time. It's a great spot for a vacation lunch or dinner. It is difficult to find a bad word about Grandpa's Downtown Pizzeria in Cheyenne. What's said about this place is overwhelmingly positive. It has a number of pizza options, but the Meat Lover's Pizza generates the most discussion. This place also serves tasty and massive calzones. Your best bet is to split one with a friend or eat half for lunch and half for dinner.
Who's hungry?
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about the best restaurants are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.